It is an ancient time, and dragons still roam upon the earth. Two great powers, the Union and the Empire, wage fierce war for the control of a goddess who protects the harmony of the world. In only a short time, the Empire has become powerful beyond reckoning, and now it turns to attack the castle where the Union safeguards the goddess. The world teeters on the brink of chaos. Its fate now lies in the hands of one man.
It begins.
Furiae.
So, welcome back everybody. We're gonna start a complete series I've wanted to do for a while now. It's one of my favorite games, one of the games that got me interested in video games as a kid. This is Drakengard, the first one on PS2. Let's get started so I can show you what I'm talking about. Alright, so first off you start out.
Caim! The Empire has surrounded the castle!
That's your map. The yellow dots are the points of interest you need to go to. You pull it up by hitting R3, as it says right there. And pull it back up. Alright, so you can move it around and take a look. Every one of those dots is a squad of people, not a single person. I'm going to be cutting in and out on some of these videos due to the time length. As you see where it says time remaining, it's got an hour. Some of these stages are very long. I'm not going to cut all of it, but I will cut enough so that I can meet time requirements, because I want to get enough of this game in for everybody to see and enjoy. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm probably going to kill the squad I'm in front of, and then I'm going to run around up here, and I'm going to cut back in when I get over in that little corner area you see. So, as you saw that little red orb, it is actually a combo orb. It does hurt people as you hit them, so it knocks them away for you. Your triangle button will use your magic, which is the green bar. Instead of your health being green, it's the magic. The yellow bar is how much life you have. So it's square is your attack button. Combat's very simplistic, but kind of repetitive. And as you see, fighting is what builds up your green bar. If you can time it just right when you swing, you'll see that gold aura around your sword. If you hit triangle at that point, it'll allow you to do a power attack, which is kind of like, if you're familiar with Dynasty Warriors, you'll be familiar with how to time those. So the reason I'm going to go this way is because I believe there is a weapon there I can get that I'll miss otherwise. Alright, green orbs bring your life back. On this first stage, you're probably going to get beat up a good bit, so don't worry about it. You don't really have your good combos or anything yet to help. L1 and R1 dodge accordingly. L1 you dodge to the right, R1 you dodge. Alright. So, as I was saying, L1 to the left, R1 to the right. I hate having to fight these horse guys. They just run back and forth a lot. It makes it annoying to have to try to track them down. Alright, got him. Oh, and before I continue, also if you go down to your status, you can see you can have multiple weapons. And each weapon levels up at a certain amount of kills. It's best if you can get the amount of kills required to level your Caim sword up, which I'm at 157 left, so I'm going to try and do that. But you always want to try to get that amount of kills before you end this first stage, because being able to unlock its next form is extremely helpful. You can only unlock one form of a weapon per stage. It's kind of a drawback, but you can get around it. Alright, was there another one? Yep. There we go. Alright, last guy. Alright, so I'm probably going to cut from here until I get where I'm going. Alright, so I'm back on the normal path now. Oh. I didn't time that too well. Makes up for it. But I'm gonna try to get through the next bit as quickly as I can. When you see them do that little flare of they can't be hurt anymore, and you need to dodge because they're about to do a power hit. The only thing to stop that is to do the combo swing like this. But that's if you think you got enough time. And the ones with that big circle next to their icon, they're the squad leader of that group. So they have more life, they do more damage than the rest of them. As you see, experience falls out of them every time you kill them, so there is a bit of an RPG element to your character in this game. That running dash is
Show no
helpful.
mercy. Attack!
Grounded, so I'm trying to keep them off me by doing that combo. Didn't work too well, did it? Alright, should be coming up first. Yep, there's 5 of them. Okay, so anything that's a mission parameter will have target above its head. Alright.
Sister, I mean the
Yeah,
goddess
5.
Furiae is in the castle.
One mark, yep. Just
Lord Inuit is with the goddess.
and you get a little bit of story as you're doing all these little grindy bits out. And you hear people are constantly telling me things that are going on. You found out that the goddess is actually the guy you're playing as, it's his sister. They'll keep mentioning other things about the Empire or other people around, objectives that are coming up, and this is telling you triangle is your magic button, which I already mentioned. But also you get tidbits about other incidences that are on the field. Sometimes you can get hints at where special weaponry is, where a hidden person that you need to defeat is. Things like that. So it's always helpful to kind of pay attention to what they're saying. And it's also neat to hear what's going on.
Rats, who shall feed the ravens?
These guys are so annoying. I hate everything about it.
Within the castle walls. Your sister, I mean her ladyship, the goddess.
Alright. Next objective. So, it's kind of objective driven. they don't throw everything all at you at once, which is kind of nice, but also can be deceiving on how much time you have to free roam on the map you're in to try to get some kills or experience or explore looking for secret weapons that you can find on battlefields. Unfortunately, the one I thought was there earlier isn't. It's probably going to be when you get into free roam mode where you can come back and visit places that you can get it from there. So I'll have to check that out when we get a moment. Also, free roam, or expedition as they call it in this game, is very helpful because, like I said, there is an RPG element, so you do kind of have a bit of a level. And I'm not sure why the lines are showing up on the screen. I don't remember that.
Empire soldiers have caught a dragon in the castle bailey.
These guys are easy to take care of if you juggle them like this. Try to fight them one-on-one, you're going to die. I also really like how they add in the kill counter on the bottom corner to let you know. Let's see. So the chest appears. Okay. Usually, if it says a chest appeared, it's really close to where you are. You got a key. Alright, I'm gonna get in now. Let's see if I can get 450 before I get in there. Nice, good number. Three more. Ah, 451. Close enough. Alright, let's go.
Protect her. Protect Furiae.
Alright, 24 minutes on that stage. Maximum chain I got, you get extra experience for that, and 95% health. You get extra experience if you can stay over, I think it's 70 or 80% health. So 1 level, 2, 3. Oh, almost 4 levels. Alright, so just by completing that, you get this weapon. Level 2. So, see, now I can hit 6 times in a combo instead of just 3. It increases the damage, and I now have magic up to level 2, which is nice. Alright, so you have this weapon wheel where you can equip multiple weapons, which is really useful, especially some people are weak against certain weapons where some are strong, so you want to try to have a good variation of equipment. Let's see. Save that. This is a really neat video.
A dragon.
Kill me if you desire, but you can never dirty my soul, wretched human.
Tell me, do you still want her to live, dragon?
What?
A pact! There's no other way!
What makes you worthy of a pact with me?
Worthy or not, I wish to live. Despise me if you will, but I shall not die. Your answer, a pact or death?
Alright. I think that's going to do it for this episode. Next time, we'll continue through. Maybe we'll get two stages out of the next one, I'm hoping. But that's it for today. Well, that's it for this one. If you enjoy what you see, let me know in the comments down below. If you have suggestions on what you would like to see me play next, leave a comment on that as well. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe with the button on screen. For more content, stay tuned and keep gaming.